Hi, my name is Max Rasche. I study logistics in my 6th semester here at University. The thing I like the most about my major is that you have to think very constructively, and you learn how to readapt to adverse situations in business and in production as well. So I would say logistics is a very challenging subject, but at the same time it prepares you for the real world. I wanted to study in an international environment, but then again I'm also very much connected to my home, so Jacobs was basically the perfect solution for me because it is a very international environment, and I live about 5 hours from my hometown Bonn, so yeah, it was the perfect solution for me. In my last semester I spent half a year in Australia, in Brisbane. I was working for a shipping company called Australasia Line, and there I was working in the operations department. So that was for my studies as a logistics major. That was very interesting and rewarding, and I actually got to apply some of the knowledge that I acquired here at University, and at the same time I learned a lot of new things. One thing that's special about the logistics major is the Logistics Chain Club. It has sort of evolved from a study group in the first year when the logistics major started out. The students didn't really know what logistics was, and even though they had of course the lectures, they weren't quite sure. So they sat together outside the classroom and thought about logistics concepts themselves and looked into stuff that was really interesting to them. And from that, a club evolved, the Logistics Chain Club, which has grown ever since and is one of the biggest clubs on campus. Last year it was 80 members, so compared to the other clubs, that's quite a number. And what's important about the Logistics Chain Club is that you fulfill your interests both academically, but also beyond that. So it's also your personal interest. If you want to look into a specific company, then you just go to the club there and say, okay, maybe we can go and do an excursion to that particular company, or have somebody do a guest lecture, and then the president and his vice presidents look into that and try to make it happen. Okay, so University follows the American system, so it's quite different from the traditional German universities. One of the most impressive feats that University has, as opposed to German universities, is the student-teacher ratio. So we have, on one professor, we have 10 students, which really gives you the chance to individually talk to the professor, get individual support for your projects, for your ideas, and eventually for your bachelor thesis, or your master's thesis for that matter. And it's really one of the key features of University. As opposed to the American system, Jacobs sort of cuts down from 4 years for a bachelor program to 3 years, which makes the programs all rather intense. That's a tough one. I think we have many great events, but maybe one event that sticks out because it has so many different things is Spotlight. It's every year. It's sort of a Jacobs Got Talent show where everybody can present their own personal talent. So we had all kinds of talent. We had dancers, we had singers, we had stand-up comedians, we had monologues from plays being presented, and that really sort of resembles the whole culture and diversity of Jacobs. I'd say academically try as much as possible, because one of the key features of Jacobs is that you can still change your major, so try out as much as possible. You can always drop a course and then change your major eventually. But so I think over the course of 1 year you sort of get the feeling what's interesting for you, and then you can finally settle on the major that you really like. Extracurricular wise, I would say try to focus exactly the opposite, because from experience a lot of people sign up for a ton of clubs and then in the end they manage maybe 1 or 2. So check out all the clubs and activities, but then sort of settle for one sport, one other activity. That would be my advice, even though I maybe haven't followed it quite sincerely.